Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the emotional heart of your birth chart, the moon sign. Your moon sign governs how you experience, express, and process emotions, and it can say a lot about what you need to feel safe, secure, and emotionally fulfilled. In this video, we'll explore each of the 12 moon signs in depth. This isn't just surface-level astrology. We're getting into the psychology, behaviors, emotional habits, and even relationship dynamics associated with each moon sign. Let's begin. Aries Moon. Aries Moon individuals feel their emotions like a sudden spark. Their emotional world is fast-paced, passionate, and often impulsive. When they're hurt, they tend to react immediately. Anger is often their first emotional defense. They don't hold on to things for long, but their outbursts can be intense. Emotional independence is crucial. They don't want to feel like they're relying on anyone else. Aries Moons are brave in love but need a partner who respects their need for space and quick action. Vulnerability can be tough, as they often confuse emotional strength with stoicism. Underneath it all, they crave excitement and authenticity in emotional connections. Taurus Moon. Taurus moons are emotional anchors. They feel deeply, but slowly. Emotions build over time and often solidify into long-standing emotional truths. They crave comfort, security, and stability. Change unsettles them, and they may resist emotional risks if it threatens their sense of peace. They express love through physical affection, reliability, and loyalty. However, once their trust is broken, it's very hard to win back. These moon signs are deeply sensual and grounded. They want a safe space to feel and connect. Emotional resilience is strong, but they can become emotionally stubborn or closed off when overwhelmed. Gemini Moon. Gemini Moon individuals process emotions through thought and language. They feel safest when they can talk through their feelings, even if it's contradictory or scattered. They're emotionally agile, curious, and need variety in their connections. However, they can over-intellectualize their emotions or use humor and distraction to avoid emotional discomfort. Their moods can change quickly, but they rarely stay down for long. Communication is key. They feel loved when someone truly listens to them or shares stimulating conversations. Despite their reputation, Gemini moons have a sensitive side that longs for mental and emotional connection. Cancer Moon. Cancer moons are among the most sensitive and nurturing. Their emotions run deep, and they often absorb the feelings of those around them. They seek emotional security and crave deep, authentic bonds. There's a strong attachment to the past, family, and nostalgia. When hurt, Cancer moons can retreat into their shell and may appear moody or distant. They have an innate ability to nurture others but often struggle with feeling emotionally overwhelmed. These individuals need to feel needed and valued in their emotional world. When they trust, they're fiercely loyal and protective. Leo Moon. Leo moons feel emotions boldly and dramatically. They need to feel seen, appreciated, and admired in their emotional life. Their heart is generous and warm, but they can become hurt if they feel ignored or undervalued. Emotional pride is big. They don't open up easily unless they feel safe from judgment. Their emotions are tied to self-expression, creativity, and recognition. Leo moons love deeply and are loyal, but they also need to be adored in return. When they're emotionally secure, they light up every room they're in. Virgo Moon. Virgo moons experience emotions in a quiet, analytical way. They tend to process feelings through logic and prefer to maintain emotional order. Chaos in relationships or unpredictable emotions can make them anxious. They feel safe when they're useful. Love and loyalty are shown through acts of service and dependability. However, they can struggle with perfectionism and self-criticism. Vulnerability doesn't come easily, and they may hide their emotions under a mask of composure. But when you earn their trust, Virgo moons offer deep devotion and subtle emotional depth. Libra Moon. Libra moons crave emotional harmony and balance. They're deeply affected by their relationships and often seek to please others to maintain peace. Emotional security comes from feeling accepted and appreciated by those they care about. They tend to avoid conflict and may suppress their own needs to keep things peaceful. However, this can lead to internal resentment. Libra moons are romantics at heart, and they feel their best when in emotionally equal and fair partnerships. They need to learn that their emotions are valid, even if they disrupt harmony. Scorpio Moon. Scorpio moons are intense, private, and emotionally profound. They don't trust easily, but when they do, they commit with unmatched loyalty. Emotional experiences are transformative. Love and pain often blur together. They can be deeply intuitive and even psychic in how they read others, but their own emotions are often hidden. Scorpio moons crave depth, intimacy, and complete emotional honesty. However, they can become possessive or vengeful if betrayed. Their emotional world is rich, and once they feel secure, they become incredibly powerful, healing, and magnetic partners. Sagittarius Moon. Sagittarius moons are optimistic, free-spirited, and emotionally adventurous. They need emotional freedom to explore, learn, and grow. Emotional confinement feels stifling to them, and they're often happiest when on a quest for meaning. While they can avoid deep emotions through distraction or travel, they're also capable of profound wisdom and joy. Sagittarius moons need someone who respects their autonomy and can journey with them through life with humor and curiosity. They bring a playful energy to relationships and see emotional experiences as opportunities for growth. Capricorn Moon. Capricorn moons feel emotions deeply, but rarely show it. They value control, stability, and practicality, often appearing emotionally reserved. Emotional safety comes from achievement, structure, and knowing their role. They may have learned early to suppress emotions in favor of responsibility. However, beneath the stoic exterior is a deeply loyal, protective, and dependable heart. They express love through action, dedication, and support. Emotional vulnerability may take time, but once open, Capricorn moons offer enduring strength and emotional reliability. Aquarius Moon. Aquarius moons are emotionally detached, independent, and intellectual. They often observe emotions rather than feel them deeply, preferring to analyze or rationalize. Emotional intimacy can feel overwhelming or unnecessary unless it aligns with their values. They crave connection, but more through shared ideals or causes than traditional sentimentality. Their emotional world is shaped by a desire to make a difference and stand apart. When they do connect emotionally, it's often through unconventional bonds or friendships. They need space, freedom, and mutual respect in emotional relationships. Pisces Moon. Pisces moons are dreamers, empaths, and deeply intuitive. Their emotional sensitivity is unmatched. They often absorb others' emotions without realizing it. This can lead to emotional overwhelm or escapism. They crave emotional fusion, romanticism, and soul-deep connections. Pisces moons are incredibly compassionate and forgiving, but they must be careful of emotional boundaries. Their creativity and spirituality often shape how they process emotions. When in balance, they offer gentle, healing love and an almost magical emotional presence. No matter what your moon sign is, it's important to remember that your emotional needs, instincts, and reactions are a key part of who you are. Your moon sign holds the deepest aspects of your personality, influencing how you connect with others, how you handle emotions, and how you nurture yourself and those around you. It's also worth noting that our moon sign can change over time as we grow, evolve, and experience life's ups and downs. So, understanding your moon sign can offer powerful insights into not only how you feel, but also how you can better support your emotional needs. Take this knowledge as an opportunity to embrace your natural tendencies, grow into your fullest emotional potential, and connect with others in a deeper, more meaningful way. Your moon sign is a reflection of the person you are inside, the heart of who you are, and with self-awareness, it can help you lead a more balanced and emotionally fulfilling life.